Hey there, lovely people. Welcome back to the Deco Diva channel. I'm Cora, and today we're diving into some incredible budget-friendly ways to bring vintage charm into your home. Whether you're a seasoned thrifter or just starting out, I've got tons of ideas to help you create a classic, timeless space without breaking the bank. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what vintage treasures you've found. Thrift stores are a goldmine for vintage treasures. You can find everything from furniture to decor, often at a fraction of the cost of buying new. Look for pieces that are well made, even if they need a little TLC. A bit of sanding, painting, or reupholstering can work wonders and turn something old into a showstopper. Make sure to visit multiple thrift stores in your area and check back regularly for fresh finds. When you're thrifting, don't be afraid to pick out bold, statement furniture pieces. Mid-century modern armchairs, vintage wooden sideboards, or a stunning retro coffee table can completely transform a room. These kinds of pieces immediately add character and give your space a timeless vibe. Don't worry about matching everything. Mixing and matching different eras can create a uniquely personal and classic look. Mirrors can be both functional and decorative. Look for vintage mirrors with intricate frames, whether they're ornate and gilded or sleek and mid-century. A large vintage mirror can become the focal point of any room and make a space feel more open and light-filled. They're also one of those items you can often find for a steal at thrift shops, so keep an eye out. Estate sales are another treasure trove of vintage finds. Many times, people sell high-quality furniture, decor, and art that have been well-loved over the years. Estate sales offer a great chance to score unique items that might not be available at your local thrift store. You may even be able to haggle on prices if you're polite and willing to negotiate. If you're into entertaining or just love the look of vintage tableware, estate sales, thrift stores, and antique shops are excellent places to hunt for beautiful, old-fashioned plates, cups, and glassware. Whether you prefer delicate floral patterns, elegant crystal, or colorful vintage ceramics, these pieces can make your everyday meals feel special. Plus, they're often more durable than modern items. Lighting is one of the easiest ways to add vintage flair to your home. Look for antique lamps, chandeliers, or sconces to brighten up your rooms. A statement lamp can be a conversation starter, while a vintage chandelier can create a luxurious atmosphere. Make sure to inspect the wiring before buying to ensure safety, and don't forget that small lamps can also add personality to side tables or desks. Incorporating vintage textiles into your home can add warmth and character. Look for vintage curtains, tablecloths, and even throw pillows. Old quilts or embroidered linens can add texture and nostalgia to your space. You can also repurpose these items. Old vintage scarves, for example, can be turned into pillow covers or framed artwork for a unique and personal touch. Vintage art doesn't have to cost a fortune. Look for old paintings, prints, or even vintage posters at thrift stores or estate sales. You can find everything from landscapes to abstract works of art that will add personality to your walls. The key is finding art that resonates with your style and framing it in a way that complements the rest of your decor. Sometimes, the best way to make a vintage piece your own is to repurpose it. Old doors can become headboards, vintage crates can be turned into shelving, or an antique trunk can serve as a coffee table. Repurposing is all about letting your creativity flow and giving new life to something that would otherwise be forgotten. Stacking vintage books on your coffee table or bookshelves adds not only a classic touch but also an air of sophistication. Old magazines can add personality too, especially if they feature content or artwork that aligns with your style. Keep an eye out for beautifully bound volumes and interesting covers that add visual interest to your space. A vintage clock is not just functional, it's an instant decor piece. Whether you prefer the old-fashioned charm of a mantel clock, the sleek elegance of a mid-century modern design, or the quirky style of an antique wall clock, these pieces can elevate the look of any room. They're both practical and timeless, making them a must-have in any vintage-inspired home. Rugs can tie an entire room together, and vintage rugs add an extra layer of history and charm. Look for Persian, Turkish, or Moroccan-style rugs with beautiful patterns that fit the vibe of your space. Vintage rugs often have a softness and patina that new rugs can't replicate, and they're typically more affordable than brand-new designer options. Repurposing old frames for photos is a simple yet effective way to add vintage style to your home. Whether they're ornate wooden frames or simple metal ones, vintage frames can make your family photos feel more special. Mix and match different styles of frames to create a gallery wall that feels both eclectic and timeless. Thrift stores are full of unique knickknacks that can add quirky charm to your home. Vintage figurines, trinket boxes, or old vases are often affordable and can be found in a variety of styles. These small touches can instantly personalize a space, and because they're usually one of a kind, they'll always make a conversation starter. Incorporating old books, maps, or even vintage advertisements into your home can add a sense of nostalgia and timelessness. A framed vintage map can become an interesting focal point in a living room or hallway, while old books can be stacked on a side table or used as decor for your shelves. These pieces add character and depth to any room. Thank you so much for watching today's video on thrifted vintage decor. I hope you're feeling inspired to start your own treasure hunt and bring some timeless beauty into your home without spending a fortune. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love hearing from all of you and can't wait to see what vintage pieces you find. Until next time, happy thrifting.